It's no secret that there are a ton of headphone options out there, and today I partnered with Sony to showcase 4 of my favorite from their current lineup and their top features. So, here they are. We have the WH-1000M4, the WF-1000XM3, the WF-SP800N, and the WF-XB700. And I'm just really glad that they decided to use very simple, easy names for all of these. No, they didn't. But each pair of these headphones do sound pretty amazing, so I guess we'll let it slide. Let's first start with the WH-1000M4s. I did an entire video dedicated to these because I love them so much. You guys can check that out if you want, but these are the only over-the-ear headphones that we're gonna be covering today, and they are so impressive for so many reasons. These also work really well with 360-degree audio, and if you guys have never experienced that before, let me tell you, it is a complete game changer. So if you ever do get the opportunity to try it out, if you don't have headphones or a stereo or something that supports it, definitely try it. These headphones are so great. I also love the carrying case. It's got a nice little zipper here. This blue color is really, really pretty. They also have a lighter gray version that are really awesome as well. They have industry-leading noise cancellation, and it is no joke. I actually used to use the M3s when I used to travel a lot more last year, and I would 100% be in my own little world on flights. And these new ones have improved noise cancellation, making them even better than the previous version. They have 5 microphones for precise voice pickup and making phone calls, of course. They also have this really cool feature called Speak to Chat. So when you have this turned on, when you speak, the headphones will automatically know that you're talking, and it'll activate the ambient sound around you, so you're able to have a conversation. They have a 30-hour battery life, and a 10-minute charge will give you 5 hours of battery. These are also really comfortable, and I love that they have a motion sensor that will detect if you're wearing them or not. You can connect 2 devices at the same time, and they will automatically switch to whichever you're using. This is a feature that I cannot stress enough of how amazing it is, because if you are on your phone or you're on your computer, you have the ability to just quickly transfer between each one of those. So if I'm on my phone listening to music and then I start editing on my laptop, quick switch. It's magic. The ear cups are also touch sensitive, so that allows you to have control of all of your media, pause, stop, fast forward, all of the things. There's also a ton more features in the Sony Connect app that will allow you to have full customization over these. I love the noise canceling little optimizer that you can do. So if I press start, this will automatically optimize the atmospheric pressure for these headphones. So it says noise canceling optimally tailored to my tastes. And I actually have Speak to Chat on, so right now it turned off the noise cancellation and I'm hearing myself talk. It's pretty cool. You can change the sound quality. There's just so many different things that you can do. Connect 2 devices simultaneously. These are just so great. I have used these for running before, but I do prefer wearing earbuds when I'm running. These are light enough and comfortable enough that you can, yes, run with these. So the difference between this and the previous version is they actually did redesign this headband, so it's a little bit more comfortable, and these cups are actually a little bit more cushiony. They also have an option here if you want to put a 3.5mm headphone jack. This proximity sensor is also a really cool new feature in this version. I love the carrying case. I love everything about these. Definitely recommend, except I'm never good at putting them back in the case. I always mess it up. Perfect. These are the WF-1000XM3s, and these have the most advanced noise cancellation ever in wireless headphones, which is pretty cool considering how small and compact these are. Now, I also really love that this has a USB-C magnetic charging case that will give you up to 24 hours of noise canceling playback. On a full charge, you'll get about 6 hours, and if you have the noise canceling off and you use these plus the case to keep charging, you can get up to 32 hours of battery life. That's pretty impressive. Also, a simple 10-minute charge inside of the case will give you up to 90 minutes of playtime. I love that these also have proximity sensors in each earbud, so it can detect if you're wearing one or both, and will be able to adapt the playback accordingly. I sometimes will take phone calls with just one of these in, so it's great to know that it's adapting to how I'm using them. The adaptive sound control will automatically adjust to whatever you're doing, so if you're traveling or walking or just hanging out at home, this can adjust the ambient sound to fit that situation. One of my top features and favorite things about these headphones is the noise cancellation. They are very small, compact, you can get great battery life, and just being able to activate the noise cancellation in these these. Quite an added bonus, and I really like this color. It's actually a very nice gold and tan. You can also connect these to the Headphone Connect app, which will give you some more access to some controls. So let's get you all paired up. Once you have them connected, much like the M4s that we just talked about, this also gives you various controls that you can change, like the ambient sound. There's also a really cool feature where you can analyze your ear shape inside of the headphone app. So what this does is it's able to tailor the audio to your ear shape. Yeah, I know, that's pretty futuristic. So here's where you can change the ambient sound control or the playback control. You can choose the left or the right, automatic power off, and all kinds of other fun things. They're doing a little update. That's one of the really cool things about headphones like this that are able to connect to apps, is you are able to easily give them updates right over the air. I've always actually really loved these headphones because they stay in my ears really well, and I love that they have these as little added extras. They have rubber and silicone tips, which you can decide which works better for you. So far, it seems like the ones that came with these are working quite well. Oh! The ambient sound has just turned on. Hello, it's me. Let's listen to a little song, shall we? Ambient sound is off. Noise cancellation is off. Am I yelling? I think I'm yelling. I'm listening to music. I can't let you hear it because it's copywritten. It sounds so good. And the fit of these is actually really nice. Okay, I had to pause my music. The thing that I've always loved about these is how comfortable they are. I know a lot of times some of these types of in-ear headphones don't work for a lot of people, so it is really great to know that they have a wide variety of options, basically to hopefully cover all of their bases for everybody's ear shape. These are the WF SP800, and these are the headphones that I'd recommend most for anyone who is into running or any other type of sport. These are IP55 rated for water and dust resistance. So with this rating, you're safe to rinse them off after a workout, or if you accidentally drop an earbud in the dust when you're hiking like I've done before. So these also have 360 reality audio support, which is really exciting. It's cool because this gives the artists a way to really make you feel how they want you to feel when you're listening to the music. It's kind of like an immersive 360 experience. So the artists are able to place instruments in sort of like this 360 space. It's able to give you the impression that you're at a live show or you're on stage. So wherever you happen to be in space, they're able to dictate that to you. These also have the quick attention feature. So if you place your finger over the earbud, it'll turn the volume down and it'll let in the ambient sound. Now I usually do keep this turned on for outdoor runs, so I'm able to hear cars coming up next to me. Each earbud will perform a different action, so you can determine which is which inside of the app. The thing that I really like about these ones is they have this little hook right here. So this gives you a little bit more of, I guess, support if you are doing very active things. So that just kind of hooks around the inner part of your ear. Oh gosh, it's talking to me. It's talking to me. Hello? Are you there? These types of in-ear headphones usually work the best because I do sometimes need that little extra. Speaking of extra, they've also got a couple extra sizes too. So if you're not a fan of these little hooks, you can switch those out for just the little earbud types. I'm loving this light blue theme that we've got going on here. Ambient sound. I can hear everything around me. I just love being able to have the touch controls right on your ears. Like I don't even have to go to my phone. I can play my music. I just gotta, and now I'm back listening to my favorite artist, of which I won't mention because it might be copywritten. So to give you one guess what the key feature is on these, extra bass. They also have a really long-lasting 18-hour battery life with quick charge. Much like some of the other headphones we've talked about, they do give you some extra tips to get a perfect fit. I also really like how small this case is. It's much smaller than some of the other cases that we've talked about. These are also water resistant, which is very nice because I'm quite reckless with all of the things. So it is really nice to know that these can stand a little bit of water. These also have little buttons on the side. So this will let you do things like play, stop, skip tracks, or adjust the volume, or just even have access to your phone's voice assistant for hands-free calls. I hope this gives you a little clarity on the differences between all four of these pairs of headphones. There are a lot of options out there, so if you are looking to get a gift for someone this holiday season or just a gift for yourself, these cover a wide variety of price ranges and activities. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and have you guys tried any of these? Have you ever tried 360 reality audio? Because if you haven't, that is something that I recommend putting on your to-do list for 2021.